Once upon a time, there was a little engine called Edward. He lived in a shed with 5 other engines. They were all bigger than Edward and boasted about it. Just then, the driver and fireman came along to start work. "What's the matter? Are you feeling sad? Would you like to come out today? And Edward said, "Oh yes, please." So the fireman lit the fire and made a nice lot of steam, and Edward puffed away. The other engines were very cross at being left behind. He did have a happy day. All the children ran to wave as he went past. He worked so hard that the driver promised to take him out again next day. And he told the other engines in the shed that night, "I'm going out again tomorrow. What do you think of that?" But he didn't hear what they thought, for he was so tired and happy that he fell asleep at once. One of the engines in Edward's shed was called Gordon. He was very big and very proud.
"You watch me this afternoon, little Edward. When I rush through with the express, that'll be a splendid sight for you."
Edward went off too, to do some shunting. Edward liked shunting. It was fun playing with trucks. He would come up quietly, then Edward would stop quickly, and the silly trucks would bump into each other. Edward played till there were no more trucks. Then he stopped to rest. Presently, he heard a whistle, and Gordon came puffing along very slowly and very crossly.
"A goods train. The shame of it. Oh dear."
Edward laughed and went to find some more trucks. Soon afterwards, a porter came and spoke to Edward's driver. "Gordon can't get up the hill. Will you take Edward and push him, please?" They found Gordon halfway up the hill, and he was very cross. His driver and fireman were talking to him severely. "You're not trying, Gordon."
"I can't do it."
Edward's driver came up.
"We've come to push you." "Oh, it's no use at all."
They brought the train back to the bottom of the hill. Edward came up behind the brake band. "I'm ready."
"It's no good."
And they pulled and pushed as hard as they could. Gordon pulled.
"I can't do it."
Edward pushed. "I will do it." Edward pushed and puffed and pushed as hard as ever he could, and almost before he realized it, Gordon found himself at the top of the hill. And he forgot all about Edward pushing behind. Edward had pushed so hard he was out of breath. He ran on to the next station, and there the driver and fireman said they were very pleased with him. The fireman gave him a nice long drink, and the driver said, "I'll get my paint out tomorrow and give you a beautiful new coat of blue with red stripes. Then you'll be the smartest engine in the shed."